What's up, guys? It's me, Alan, and I'm back with another video today. And today, we got another diecast review to do. Another Wave 4 NASCAR Authentics diecast, to be specific. And this one, well, screw it. Let's just cut to the chase. This is going to be on Ryan Blaney's number 12 Advanced Auto Parts Ford for Penske Racing. And there's the back of the box, if you want to see that. Honestly, if you watched my NASCAR playoff predictions video, I said that I had Ryan Blaney going all the way to the round of 8. That was obviously before the penalty prior to Darlington, and the fact that he basically choked away the playoffs. Like, even with the penalty, you know, without the penalty, honestly, the way the round went for him, he still would not have made the cut for the round of 12. And it's honestly disappointing because, you know, when it comes to Blaney, it's like he is talented. He can win races. He's good for one win a year, basically. You know, and usually, and it's either been on a super speedway, Talladega, obviously, a couple of times, or like he's won at the Roval, which was off of luck because, you know, the first year we had the Roval because Jimmy Johnson went into the last couple corners, locked the tires up going into the third to last corner. It's like the chicane on the front stretch, and then goes into the next corner, and then, you know, the next corner, you know, locks it up, spins the whole car all the way around, and rear ends the side of Truex, which took him out. And then Blaney got by both of them and won the race, and we all know what happened there. But like, he you know, compared to the rest of Logano and Keselowski, you know, Blaney he's kind of underperforming in Penske equipment, honestly. And this season was really a disappointment. I mean, you know, he choked away the first round. Nope, I don't think really anybody had him going out first round, even with the tracks that were in the first round not being his best, but still, you would think he would put up a fight, and it just did not happen. But with that being said, let's go ahead and get the diecast out of his box, get on with the review. Before we get to the diecast, we have the free magnet that comes with it. Yes, of course it's free. You know, gotta say that, apparently. But anyway, so with that being said, here's the diecast out of the box. And loose front windshield a little bit. And the rear window is also loose. Go figure. Typical Lionel quality at its finest. So, alright, that headlight, like, it's in the right spot, but it's not lined up properly. Like, it should be going up, and instead it's going down. Also, the Penske and Ford logos are moved off to the left. Yeah, you got Advanced Auto Parts, and, you know, if you're a Monster Jam fan, obviously, you know, we had the Advanced Auto Parts grinder at one point. So it's awesome. It's still awesome to see Advanced Auto Parts in, you know, motorsports. Obviously, you know, here with NASCAR, with Blaney and such. Yeah, the Advanced Auto Parts on the back, which I think is a little off to the right. And, oh, also, like, the headlights itself are a little crooked. The camera forward. Paint chip, little paint chip there. You got Money Lion, which, you know, look them up. But anyway. Little paint chip there. Lots of decal paper, kind of, sort of. Yeah, the Advanced Auto Parts logo on the back deck, on the deck lid, which I think is a little close to the rear window. And of course, here, and then you got the 12 on the top. So yeah, honestly, for this season, the way it was, I mean, when it comes to Blaney, I don't want to call him disappointing, but he's good for one win a year, and that's about it. Like, and even then, again, like I said, usually he can do well in the playoffs, but this year he didn't do it. it's like they had that penalty, and it was like whatever momentum they may have had was just gone, and they never found it again, basically. And it honestly sucks because, like, well, then again, at the same time, he probably would have still had a chance if not for the fact that we didn't see the run that Austin Dillon had coming, because he did really well at he almost won Darlington. If he had another lap or two, he would have caught Kevin Harvick and possibly beat him. He was catching him in turns 3 and 4 on the last lap. He really was. And then he finished like fourth at the at Richmond, and then Bristol happened. So yeah, I mean, like I said, it's wild to say the least. The season that Blaney had, and just the fact that he just didn't get it done. He didn't, even with the penalty. That whole team just did not overcome it, and it's like, where do you go from there? I mean, for Blaney, you got to think, next year, like, that's the thing. Like, you look back, the one, like, legitimate win that he's had, and I'm not saying that his wins aren't legitimate. I'm just, because basically what I mean by that is because he's won 2 races at Talladega, which is anybody can win there. And he won the Roval the first year we ran that, or that NASCAR ran that track, off the fact that, again, Johnson locked the tires up, spun around, and took Truex Jr. out in the process. But really, his first, Blaney's first legitimate win, non-superspeedway, non-luck, was his first win, which was at Pocono, I think back in 2016 or 17. And he had to hold off Kevin Harvick to win that race. And that's what got him his first win. He had to hold off Kevin Harvick late in that race to win that deal. And all the other wins have either come by luck or just by the fact that Talladega is such a crapshoot and anybody can win there because it's Talladega. It's a super speedway. I'm not saying that anybody could do it, like any amateur could do it or whatever. I'm just saying, amongst the 40 cars, like anyone in that 40 car field could win. Hell, Brendan Gaughan finished top 10 at both Daytona races this year, and last year he was like top 10 or 15 until he flipped late in the race, going into turn 3. One of the greatest flips in NASCAR history, honestly. But yeah, as far as 2021 goes for Blaney, it's a question of, we saw this with Justin Haley this year. He's, and whatever, in other drivers that, yeah, we've seen them win on the super speedways, but can they win anywhere else? Or if you're AJ Allmendinger in the Xfinity Series, he won 1 race in the Cup Series on a road course, but can he win anywhere else? And he won at Atlanta, And Justin Haley, he won Talladega this year in the Xfinity Series, but he's ran quite well in other places. And he also won Daytona as well. So, he's won 2 super speedway races, he's won 2 super speedway races. My apologies. I'm thinking one of his other colleague teammates won Talladega because they were up there, and then I know Daytona he won because his Allmendinger and Chastain wrecked in 3 and 4 on the last lap. But anyway, so it's really a question of, he has that Pocono win, and then he has this one win at the Roval, which was, again, luck, and then Talladega twice, which is anybody in that field can win. So really the question is, can he win anywhere else? And, again, and this is in Penske equipment, for crying out loud, so, we've seen Keselowski win 3 or 4 races this year. Logano won a pair of races in the first, 2 out of the first 4 races before the pandemic. Yeah, he's been kind of flying under the radar, but, since then, but still. And yeah, so that's really all I have to say. So, thank you all for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. If you did, please drop a like and subscribe for more content like this. And I will see you all in the next video. Peace.